Hi, I'm Wanda Jackson, and I've been a singer, recording artist, entertainer for now 56 years. and in '09, I was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is just the very top, and I'm very, very proud to be in there with all my other buddies that I came up in the ranks with. So I'm very happy to say women rock, and they rock very well. Well, I have been in the music business for 56 years. I've been recording and touring for about 54 years. So I've seen a lot of changes in just about every aspect of our business. And some aren't good in my thinking, but most of them are. I have to admit the music industry is very exciting, but it certainly was in my day too, because I was working with the guy who changed the whole industry and turned it upside down, and that's Elvis Presley. And I was right there as his career was exploding, and people didn't know really what to do. Record companies weren't sure how to market this, and here they had signed me as a country singer, and all of a sudden I'm doing this new kind of music, we called it, like Elvis does, because we didn't have the term rock and roll or rockabilly. So that changed. I was always the only girl around. If you had a package show, there was always just one girl. And I think that's changed now. I've seen the women have really come into their own. I think they are a lot more exciting. And I'll have to be truthful. If I listen to a radio station and they're playing mostly all men, and I'm wanting them to play a girl's song. They're so much feistier and more electrifying, I think. So all of that's changed. My main problem in the 50s was I could not get airplay. The radio people, all the adults just about in the whole nation, were against this new music. Because all of a sudden now, the young people found their music, and that changed everything. We had always aimed our songs and recordings at an adult audience. They were the ones that bought the records. But Elvis changed that, and here the young people now have a voice, and they have a say in what's going to be played on the radio and what records are going to sell. And it was after Elvis explained that to me, the business part of it, that I decided to jump in and try it, because he thought that I should, and he thought I could. So travel was, now back to the original question, travel was much harder. My dad traveled with me, and we drove a little 54 four-door Plymouth all across the nation and Canada. And nowadays, I get to fly. Flying isn't quite as nice as it used to be, but it has to be with our society, so I really find no fault in that. I still love to travel. The venues are much better. There's much more places to work. I know I carried a band for 12 years, and about all that I was able to work in those days was just a dance club or a dance hall, and then some nightclub work. But now we have all of the big festivals, and money's better. Money is quite a bit better. I have a ledger where it shows I'd had 2 songs in the country Billboard charts already, in the top 20 and 10. And I was working with Elvis in the beginning for $50 a night. Then I finally boosted it up to $75. And by the late 50s, I was real lucky if I got $100. So, but I loved what I was doing, and I wasn't in it for the money, just for the love of music and entertaining is what I loved. So maybe I've answered your question. I hope I have. Everything is totally different, but I'm very proud of the women who have made strides to become heads of corporate places, to be engineers, songwriters, and so I think our business is in very good hands as long as the women are in there, because we need them.